In the beginning, there was sound. Not just any sound, but the primordial vibration that set the universe into motion, the cosmic hum that still echoes through every cell of our being. We live in an ocean of frequencies, swimming through waves of energy that most of us never consciously recognize, yet our bodies remember this ancient language. Sound therapy for the soul is not a new invention of modern wellness culture. It is the rediscovery of something as old as existence itself, a remembering of the vibrational keys that unlock the deepest chambers of healing within us. Picture your soul as a vast cathedral, its walls lined with countless tuning forks, each one calibrated to respond to specific frequencies that can awaken dormant chambers of peace, joy, and restoration. For too long, many of these sacred instruments have fallen silent, coated with the dust of daily stress, trauma, and the discordant noise of modern life. But within each of us lies an inner maestro, waiting to conduct an orchestra of healing vibrations that can restore harmony to our entire being. When we speak of healing frequencies, we are not merely discussing pleasant background music or relaxation techniques. We are venturing into the realm where science meets the mystical, where the measurable wavelengths of sound intersect with the immeasurable depths of human consciousness. Every organ in your body vibrates at its own unique frequency, creating a symphony of health when in harmony, or a cacophony of disease when out of tune. Sound therapy offers us the conductor's baton to guide this internal orchestra back into perfect pitch. The ancient wisdom keepers understood this truth deeply. From the Tibetan singing bowls that have resonated through mountain monasteries for centuries to the healing chants of indigenous shamans, from the sacred syllables of Sanskrit mantras to the crystalline tones of quartz bowls, humanity has always known that sound is medicine. These traditions recognized that certain frequencies could dissolve energetic blockages, shift consciousness, and facilitate healing on levels that conventional medicine is only beginning to understand. But perhaps the most profound aspect of sound therapy is its ability to bypass the analytical mind and speak directly to the soul. While our conscious thoughts debate and analyze, sound waves penetrate deeper, reaching the subconscious patterns and cellular memories that hold our deepest healing potential. In this sacred space where vibration meets spirit, transformation becomes not just possible, but inevitable. The frequencies we will explore together are not just sounds, they are keys to unlocking the healing wisdom that has always lived within you, waiting for the right vibrational invitation to emerge. At the heart of sound therapy lies a profound understanding that everything in existence is vibration in motion. From the spin of electrons round atomic nuclei to the rotation of galaxies in the cosmic dance. This is not merely poetic language. It is the fundamental architecture of reality itself. When we begin to perceive our bodies, minds, and spirits as vibrational beings temporarily wearing the costume of physical form, we open the doorway to understanding how sound can be our most powerful ally in healing and of course transformation. The concept of resonance forms the cornerstone of this vibrational healing. Just as a tuning fork will cause another tuning fork of the same frequency to spontaneously vibrate, our body is naturally entrained to the healing frequencies we introduce. This is not a matter of belief or placebo effect, it is physics in action. When we expose ourselves to specific therapeutic frequencies, our cells begin to remember their optimal vibrational state, like musicians in an orchestra tuning their instruments to create harmony from chaos. One of the most revolutionary aspects of sound therapy is its ability to work with what we might call the frequency layers of human existence. At the physical level, different frequencies can stimulate cellular repair, improve circulation, and balance the nervous system. The emotional body responds to certain tones by releasing trapped feelings and restoring energetic flow. The mental realm finds clarity and peace through frequencies that synchronize brain waves and quiet the constant chatter of thoughts. And at the spiritual level, sacred sounds can induce states of expanded consciousness that connect us to the infinite field of possibility. The illusion that many people carry is that healing must be complicated, expensive, or require years of training to access. Sound therapy reveals a different truth, that our bodies are already perfectly designed to receive and integrate healing frequencies. We are not broken machines that need fixing, but rather instruments that have temporarily forgotten their natural tune. The therapeutic sounds we encounter in healing sessions are not foreign interventions, but rather reminders of the harmony that is our birthright. Another core principle is the understanding that sound travels through water. And since our bodies are approximately 70% water, we are essentially living resonance chambers. Every cell becomes a receiver and transmitter of vibrational information. When healing frequencies flow through our liquid crystalline matrix, they carry information that helps restore optimal cellular function and energetic balance. This is why sound therapy can create such profound shifts. It speaks the native language of our biological systems. The concept of entrainment extends beyond individual healing to encompass our relationships and environments. When we regularly expose ourselves to healing frequencies, we begin to naturally emit those same harmonious vibrations, creating fields of coherence that benefit everyone around us. This is the hidden gift of sound therapy. It not only heals the individual, but contributes to the collective healing of our communities and planet. Imagine, if you will, the story of the forgotten song, a tale that lives within the cellular memory of every human being. Long ago, when the world was young and humans walked more closely with the rhythms of nature, each person was born knowing their own unique healing song. This wasn't just a melody, but a vibrational signature that could restore balance whenever life's storms threatened to overwhelm the spirit. Children would learn their songs from their elders, and communities would gather in great circles where individual songs would weave together into magnificent healing symphonies. But as civilizations grew more complex and the pace of life accelerated, something tragic occurred. The songs began to fade from memory. People became so focused on external achievements and material concerns that they forgot to listen for the gentle whispers of their inner melodies. Generation after generation, the songs grew fainter, until most humans could barely remember that they had ever existed at all. The silence left in their wake became filled with the harsh noise of anxiety, disconnection, and dis-ease. Yet the songs never truly disappeared, they merely retreated into the deepest chambers of the soul, waiting patiently for the right moment to emerge once again. Sound therapy is the art of archaeological excavation, carefully brushing away the accumulated dust of years to reveal these buried treasures of healing. Each therapeutic frequency is like a key that unlocks a different chamber, each tone a gentle invitation for the forgotten songs to remember themselves. Consider the allegory of the crystalline temple, a sacred space that exists within the heart of every individual. This temple is constructed entirely of living crystal, each facet calibrated to receive and amplify specific healing frequencies. When the temple is clear and properly tuned, it creates a magnificent resonance that heals not only the individual but radiates outward to bless all of creation. However, when trauma, stress, or negative thought patterns accumulate, they create a kind of energetic sediment that clouds the crystal surfaces and dampens the temple's natural resonance. The master sound healers of ancient times understood themselves to be temple caretakers, using their knowledge of sacred frequencies to help clear away the accumulated debris and restore the crystalline clarity of each person's inner sanctuary. They knew that healing was not something they did to another person, but rather a collaborative process of remembering and restoration. The healing frequencies they employed were not external forces imposing change, but rather catalysts that awakened the innate healing wisdom already present within the crystalline temple. In the modern world, we might tell the story of the cosmic radio, a metaphor for the human nervous system's ability to tune into different frequencies of consciousness and healing. Most people walk through life with their internal radio stuck on a station filled with static, the endless chatter of worry, fear, and mental noise. But sound therapy teaches us how to adjust the dial, how to find the clear channels where healing frequencies broadcast their messages of peace, restoration, and wholeness. The miraculous discovery is that these healing stations have been broadcasting continuously all along. We simply needed to remember how to tune in. The profound insights of sound therapy find their truest expression not in abstract philosophy, but in the countless moments of daily life where healing frequencies can transform ordinary experiences. No opportunities for restoration and growth. When we understand that our voices carry vibrational medicine, the simple act of humming while washing dishes becomes a sacred practice, sending healing waves through our bodies and into our homes. The morning commute transforms from a stressful ordeal into a mobile meditation when we consciously choose music that aligns our nervous system with frequencies of peace and clarity. In the workplace, where stress and tension often accumulate like storm clouds, sound therapy offers us invisible tools for maintaining balance and coherence. The executive who keeps a small singing bowl on his desk and strikes it between meetings is not engaging in mystical theater. He is using vibrational medicine to reset his nervous system and return to a state of centered awareness. The teacher who begins each class with a moment of tonal breathing is creating a field of coherence that enhances learning and reduces anxiety for every student in the room. The bedroom becomes a sanctuary of healing when we understand how different frequencies affect our sleep cycles and dream states. The gentle tones of crystal bowls or the deep resonance of Tibetan singing bowls can guide our brain waves from the beta state of daily activity into the alpha and theta frequencies, associated with deep rest and cellular repair. This is not merely relaxation, it is the conscious orchestration of our internal healing symphony, allowing the body's natural restoration processes to unfold with maximum efficiency. For those dealing with chronic pain or illness, sound therapy offers a complementary approach that works in harmony with conventional medical treatment. The frequencies that promote cellular repair and reduce inflammation operate on the same vibrational principles that govern all matter, making them compatible with any healing modality. The cancer patient who incorporates specific healing frequencies into their recovery protocol is not replacing medical treatment, but rather creating an optimal vibrational environment for healing to occur. Relationships, too, are transformed when we understand the vibrational nature of human connection. Couples who practice toning together discover that their voices naturally find harmony, creating a shared frequency that deepens intimacy and resolves conflicts more gracefully. Families who incorporate sound healing into their daily routines, whether through singing, instrumental music, or even the conscious use of their speaking voices, create homes that resonate with love and mutual support. The implications for mental health and emotional well-being are equally profound. The person struggling with anxiety learns to use specific frequencies to shift their nervous system out of fight or flight mode and into a state of calm presence. Depression, which often involves a disconnection from the body's natural vibrational rhythms, responds beautifully to frequencies that help restore energetic flow and emotional balance. These are not temporary fixes, but rather tools for a long-term transformation that can be used anywhere, anytime, without side effects or dependencies. Perhaps most remarkably, sound therapy reveals that healing is not a solitary journey, but a collective symphony. When individuals begin to embody healing frequencies in their daily lives, they contribute to a growing field of coherence that benefits entire communities. The grocery store clerk who hums softly while working, the gardener who plays healing music for their plants, the parent who sings lullabies with conscious intention. All are participating in the great work of planetary healing through sound. As we reach the end of this exploration into the healing frequencies that resonate within the depths of the soul, we arrive at a profound recognition. You are not merely a recipient of sound therapy, but a living instrument of healing, capable of generating and sharing the very frequencies that can transform the world. The journey through these concepts has not been about learning something entirely new, but rather about remembering something ancient and eternal that has always lived within you. The cosmic symphony that began with the first vibration of creation continues to play through every heartbeat, every breath, every word you speak. When you align your personal frequency with the healing tones of the universe, you become a conscious participant in the great work of restoration that is happening on every level of existence. Your voice becomes medicine. Your presence becomes a healing field, and your life becomes a living example of what is possible when human consciousness remembers its vibrational nature. The transformation that sound therapy offers is not a distant goal to be achieved through years of practice, but an immediate possibility that exists in this very moment. Right now, as you read these words, healing frequencies are available to you. The simple act of taking a conscious breath and allowing a gentle hum to emerge from your throat is a form of sound therapy. The intentional choice to speak words of kindness rather than criticism creates healing vibrations that ripple outward in ways you may never fully comprehend. But the true power of this knowledge lies not in what you do with it, but in who you become through embodying it. When you recognize yourself as a vibrational being, every interaction becomes an opportunity to share healing frequencies. When you understand that your emotional state creates sound waves that affect everyone around you, you naturally choose thoughts and feelings that contribute to collective harmony. When you realize that your very presence can be a healing influence, you begin to move through the world with the sacred responsibility of a sound healer. The world needs your unique healing song now more than ever. In a time when discord and division seem to dominate the collective conversation, your commitment to embodying healing frequencies becomes an act of profound service. You are not just healing yourself, you're contributing to the healing of humanity itself. Every moment you choose harmony over discord, every breath you take with conscious intention, every word you speak with love, adds to the growing symphony of healing that is emerging across the planet. The invitation before you is both simple and profound. Step fully into your role as a conscious creator of healing frequencies. Trust the wisdom of your body to guide you toward the sounds and practices that serve your highest good. Share your discoveries with others, not as someone who has all the answers, but as a fellow traveler on the journey of remembering our vibrational nature. Allow the healing frequencies to flow through you so freely that they become indistinguishable from your natural way of being. In closing, remember that the healing frequencies you seek are not separate from you, they are you. The sound therapy that can transform your life is not something you must find outside yourself, but something you must remember how to access within. The soul that yearns for healing through sound is the same soul that contains infinite healing potential. Your journey with sound therapy is ultimately a journey home to yourself, to the place where your unique healing song has been waiting patiently for you to remember how to sing it once again.